you wanna see a show but don't know what to say, tune in now to the Love Taps. Love Taps, baby. Love Taps, baby. They're laying down information you need. Everybody's listening. Tell you what you're missing, baby. Love Taps. Funky Love Taps. The Love Taps is a little old place where we can get together. Love Taps, baby. Love Taps, baby. Love Taps, baby. Love Taps. Love Taps, baby. Love Taps. Oh yeah, I'm talking about the Love Taps. Oh, love.
You look like you're in the FBI.
A little. It's the hat, right? It's the hat
It's
with
the
the
hat.
logo.
It's the hat without anything, and it's blue.
Yeah, and then the headphones too. You look like you're on some kind of stakeout.
Yeah.
Maybe I am. I'm
Maybe
listening
you
to
are.
your neighbors.
Well, you can probably hear them with the strength of this microphone.
I might be able to, yes. I'd have
Maybe.
to change some settings around a little bit and just put it up like against the wall. I could probably do
You
that.
can probably do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's not illegal at all.
No, probably not.
I will tell them it's a Geiger counter. I'm checking for radiation.
They'll totally believe that.
It kind of looks like...
It does look like a Geiger.
Yeah. I'm
No,
like,
it looks like a microphone.
Only because you know it looks like a microphone.
Everyone would know that was a microphone.
As long as he started clicking really loudly with his mouth, he'd be
clicking
fine.
noises are what's going to
I
seal
mean, I
it.
could very easily hold the camera with that attached to it, go like this, and be like, it's a Geiger counter.
Yeah.
And I bet you the majority of moronic Americans would believe me.
The major difference between a microphone and a Geiger counter is the clicking noise it makes.
Yeah, but what about that 1%? Not the rich people. I mean the smart people.
That know what a Geiger counter is?
Yeah, that would think you were full of shit. Because look at your face. You're clearly full of shit.
Listen, I can be super convincing
Not with that hat.
whenever I need to be.
It's true. I think the hat might win it for you.
Yeah. Here with my Girl Scout
Well, that
cookies.
just sounds like you're doing something with horses. That doesn't sound like a Geiger counter at all.
It actually is pretty close to it. Well,
Really?
Except that it's being done with his mouth and not...
Yeah.
How do I make it so my face doesn't...
To be fair, I have no idea what a
Pretty
Geiger
good. Pretty
counter
good.
sounds like. I was just giving Ben shit for no
It's
reason.
that speed usually when there's actual radiation around. Yep, that... Can you hear yourself do that?
Oh, dear listeners. Ben is now miming the activity of using a Geiger counter while he clicks with his tongue.
Hello, hello, you're listening to the Love Tab Show, Las Vegas Theater Arts production show. Everything you want to know about theater in Las Vegas, funneled directly into your ear holes.
Directly.
I'm Ben,
I'm Max.
I'm Carolyn. I'm back.
and we're your hosts. Oh, that's right, I forgot
I
you were
listened
gone.
to the show last week, too.
Did you?
You listened to it yesterday?
Yeah.
And did you discover anything?
Um.
I don't remember what happened.
Well, it was, in fact, a Valentine's Day wedding gig that I was
Okay.
on. You guys
Oh,
were wondering about
yeah,
President's
Called it.
Day? It was not President's Day.
It was Valentine's.
It was a massive $200,000 wedding at the Mandarin.
Oh,
Really?
that'll do it.
Yeah, so our load-in and sound check was all day.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very good.
10-piece band. It was fun.
Cool.
Yeah,
Very
full
cool. How many pieces were you?
I was just the one piece.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, I guess I was a backup singer and a keyboard player. Maybe I was a piece and a half.
But you wouldn't count it towards the 10 then.
No.
So that would have been...
That would have just made it 10 and a half. if I
So
was a
so
piece.
probably it was more like a 14 piece if you count it that way.
Yeah, probably. For all the different instruments that people played. Yeah, it was more like 14.
Nice. There you go.
A 10-handed 14 piece.
Yes.
With peg legs.
No peg legs.
No peg legs.
No peg legs.
Anyway,
Terrible drummers.
lots of places to find us. Well, okay. See, now I'm sort of thrown off. I meant to say first that for those of you who are watching, and even for those of you who are hearing, obviously we are at a different location today.
We are.
Yeah.
The very first time we have ever done the show from Max's house.
For serious? This is the first time we've done
Yeah,
it
first
here?
time ever.
Yeah.
I made Ben drive today.
Hey!
Yeah. So that's cool. We just have places to be and shit to do, so it just worked out best for us to be here today.
Yeah.
Yeah, we work stuff. And, yeah.
Max put out this nice red tablecloth so that the cable from the microphone can disappear into it.
My ex-roommates got it for Christmas and have not changed it since.
Oh, nice.
And
we
also,
have some Girl Guide
yes,
cookies.
today's show is brought to you by the Girl Scouts of America, who so kindly donated these cookies for the very unreasonable price of $20.
Unreasonable?
$5 a box. I believe that is the discounted rate for media.
Probably.
Yes, so thank you for that. Really, I just want to say get out there and support the children of America by buying these delicious and healthy Girl Scout cookies.
From the upper middle class.
Kids, yeah.
Sure, except in Utah where everyone's a Boy and Girl Scout.
Everyone?
I mean, a lot.
So how do you sell Girl Scout cookies?
Who do you sell them to?
Yeah.
Oh, they buy, like, the parents...
Their own?
If the parents can afford to buy a bunch, they will. But most of the time, like, parents will sell them at work and stuff.
To each other?
To each other, yeah. It's really...
It's a terrible time where everyone loses about $25.
Yeah.
But they get delicious, not so healthy cookies.
There was... I tell you what, when I bought these just, like, half an hour ago, it was such an instantaneous, like, oh my god, Girl Scout cookies, here's $20. Oh, fuck, why did I buy Girl Scout cookies?
Seriously, I don't know.
I just
'cause
wasted $20.
I'm gonna eat all of these cookies.
Because really,
That's why you got a second box of those.
you just paid $20 to gain 5 pounds, is really what just happened.
Yeah.
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 So thanks for sharing that with us, Ben.
No problem.
Support
Anyway.
the Girl Guides, everyone.
Yes.
Girl, what?
Oh, Scouts! Oh, Girl
Oh,
Scouts!
Canadian!
You said Girl Guides.
Guides, yeah.
That's what they call them in Canada?
Oh, I've turned these mics up too loud.
Is it different? Do they do anything differently?
Well, I don't know because I've never been an
Do they
American
wear
Girl Scout.
green?
Green?
They have green uniforms here.
No, they're blue.
Blue uniforms.
We start as brownies when you're little.
Oh, we have brownies too.
Yeah, and so you have the brown uniform and you have your sashes and your badges, and then
Yeah.
you become a Girl Guide, which is navy blue. And then there's others that you can become like a Pathfinder after that, and like a Spirit something. I didn't get very far. I stopped after 1 year of Girl Guides.
But they don't sell Girl Guide cookies.
They do
They
sell.
sell Girl Guide vegetable chips
No,
and
not
heroin.
True. Not true. Oh,
Heroin?
well,
Heroin.
there is a
Well,
little...
actually, they just give the heroin out for free.
I would have
Yeah.
thought it'd be maple cookies.
There's a...
There are Girl Guide maple cookies?
Yeah, they're like Oreos, except they're in the not at all an Oreo. This is the
Oh,
weirdest
no,
way
you
to tell
brought them, right? They're
Yeah, the
maple
maple
leaf
cookies,
shaped.
yes.
They're like butter cookies
Yeah,
with the
cookie
maple.
cream.
They're
cookie.
closer to Nutter Butters.
Yeah, but not peanut buttery at all.
But I mean,
Maple
in,
flavored.
in,
Maple
in,
butters.
in look and
yes,
and
texture.
I'm not sure what
texture.
Nutter butter looks like. Oh, it's the
little
peanut.
peanut
It's the
ones.
peanut shaped one.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but it's in the shape of a maple leaf and it's maple flavored.
correct.
Yeah, that's a good description.
Then yes, it's a very good analogy.
Thank you.
We've talked a lot about cookies.
Anyway,
It's the season.
It is the season.
so listen, we have a very chill show for you today. It's going to be a short because we got nothing to talk about. We've been busy, so we haven't been able to see anything. Hopefully, we'll get back on the ball with that next week. So you know what? Just sit back, relax, chill.
Yeah.
Forget about the cares of the world and the caucuses and all the other bullshit.
Be hypnotized by the light behind you.
I wasn't sure if you were going to say "is" at the end of that word that you
The
said.
caucus eyes.
Yes, don't worry about the cock. Just
Oh, I get it.
chill out.
Yeah, just
This is
relax
caucuses.
and enjoy the sound of our voices. Yeah? Good. So current events for today is basically all we have, and some jibber jabber.
Some jibber jabber.
Jibber jabber. Do you want to kick us off?
With some jibber jabber?
Current events?
Oh no, wait. There's still
Lots of places to find us, yeah. Yeah. Is that what you meant?
No.
Oh, okay. iTunes at Love Tab Show, Facebook at facebook.com/lovetabs. Please, if you haven't done so already, like us on Facebook, because we like Girl Scout cookies. On Twitter at LVTAPS. On Stitcher, the best place for listening to us on the go. On YouTube at youtube.com/lovetabs. And we are always streaming 24/7 at www.lovetabs.com. That's LVTAPS.com.
Yeah.
That was lovely.
Thank you.
I still find it charming how we manage to screw it up every time, even though we've done it 200 times.
Did I screw up?
No.
Oh, just the lead
Oh,
in?
when-
Yeah, just that we
to-
forget to do it still, or yeah, it's just cute.
Well, it's even funnier when we don't introduce ourselves at all.
Oh yeah, I like that too.
Yeah. So, cool. Current events time.
Yeah. A couple quick announcements first. The LBLT New Works competition winner has been announced. It is History 101 by James C. Ferguson.
Nice.
He has earned a run at the theater from April 22nd to May 8th at the LVLT Black Box. There are auditions for that coming up too. They'll be February 29th and March 1st at 7 p.m. The normal LVLT audition, probably sides and headshot optional.
Yeah, and we'll talk a little bit more about that later on in the audition portion of the
I
show.
didn't put it down there.
I have it.
Oh, you do? Okay.
So we
Good
will.
for you. One more other announcement is that the Vegas Fringe Festival auditions are open, and you can go to lvlt.org for more info and the application. There is a graduating rate to enter based on when you turn your application in, so you can check that
Oh,
out.
so a little incentive to get it in sooner.
Yeah.
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 I mean,
So
the
it costs less
the
to
first
sue?
the first bump's kind of tiny, but the late deadline is a pretty big.
Okay.
$10,000.
$10,000. Nice.
It's the last minute entry, so don't do that. Also, just a little bit of news before we get on to the other current events of the day. Just briefly, I don't know if any of you remember the Downtown Theater Group, part of the Downtown Theater Project, I believe, which you may have heard in passing over the last couple years. There was a big push about this. They made the very nice video with some awesome people from the local theater community. Now, this is basically to have a community driven performance venue. Basically, they're to the point now where they're doing a launch event. This will be at the Artifice, coming up soon. They're trying to raise money that they need to actually build or implement a space.
Pretty hefty goal.
Yeah, it's a very hefty goal. It's $30,000, and they want to do it in 30 days. So you can actually get more information here at downtowntheatergroup.com. That's theater with an R-E. And you can donate to this campaign at indiegogo.com/campaign. Just a little bit of information here about the event itself. It is on March 6th. That's a Sunday at 6 p.m. at the Artifice. Let's see. And there's no cover. I'm not sure what's going to be happening there. I'm sure they're just going to have
I
some
do think there's more to the
entertainment, some drinks.
Indiegogo URL. There's probably a number or a name after that didn't make it on.
Right. Yeah. So I mean, it's an interesting event and it's a good cause. So check it out.
Check
See
it out.
if you're interested.
Donate.
Donate whatever you can. $5, $10, $100, whatever you got. Although, yeah, whatever you don't spend on Girl Scout cookies, I would say go ahead and send that over to.
Don't you wish Girl Scout cookies were as good as money? Can you just can I have change for 20 and you give them 4 Girl Scout boxes back?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, does everyone just have them as an extra currency?
Yeah. I mean, they would be hard to carry around.
They would be.
You know.
That's why we have bills. Right?
I mean, unless you just carry like
Yeah.
the individual cookies, but
That's
could be,
gonna mess up my purse, though.
Yeah.
well,
yeah.
how many is that? It's
We
5,
could put them in a
20.
Ziploc.
So
True, but then some of them are gonna turn to crumbs. So how do you pay with like a broken cookie? Is that just worth half?
That's like
the amount?
change.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I can just throw some crumbs in your face.
Yeah.
Okay.
those are 20 cents each.
30 shaves of coconut, please.
Oh, okay.
These, by the way, are my favorite. What are they called now?
Caramel Delights.
Caramel Delights.
But I feel like they
Used
should
to be called Samoas.
You say caramel?
caramel instead of caramel.
Caramel.
Remember
Okay.
that Shaq commercial? Caramel?
No.
Caramel. Okay.
But shouldn't we refer to? There's also a lot of coconut. I don't know why they're ignoring just highlighting the caramel because
Coconut Delights, is that what you want?
Yes, I want there to be.
There's definitely a lot more caramel flavor.
What? No. There's-
Camel flavor.
I only taste coconut.
Camel
Let me
flavor?
just have
Camel.
one more to make sure that I understand the
Sure,
flavor.
I understand.
But I'm pretty sure it's just coconut.
Scientific.
chocolate.
It's a
Yeah.
scientific.
Can you move the cookies though for real? Because
Nope.
I'm gonna eat them all.
I'm sure that was pleasant to hear.
Okay, technically you did move them, but you just shook them and left them in the same place.
You did
I
not.
mean, can you move them away from my face?
Can you move them away from your face?
No, I'm incapable. That was only a centimeter to the right.
You're not being specific enough.
Well, this is settled. We're going to do some limited run performances.
Do it, Max.
The Midnight Tomato Society presents Bad Head, produced and directed by John Tomasello. It's every Friday from February 5th until March 25th. I should have just said every Friday until March 25th. But that's just because we don't change listings.
That's no
Well,
worries.
somebody might be listening to this in the past.
That's true.
Someone might. And they want to know what the full run for that show would have
You
been.
know,
Yeah.
time zones, international timeline, all that stuff.
Exactly.
Dateline. Timeline.
Greenhouse effect and all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're
Nothing.
messing with the timeline.
There you go.
The temporal
Space-time continuum. They
yeah.
did just recently prove relativity or whatever that was.
gravitational waves.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that one.
They
I knew
finally,
relativity was already... Yeah, okay.
They finally took care of that gas leak in California, though, so I think that made it better.
Because
Oh,
they
good.
went back
6
in
weeks.
time and made it...
Yeah. Uh-huh.
6 weeks
Yeah.
is good.
Yeah, it
turnaround
only
time.
leaked. Yeah, it only leaked for 6 weeks.
Anyway, Bad Head is at the Sci-Fi Center, 5077 Arville Street, 89118. What are you protecting your?
Oh my god, why would you do that?
I just moved the cookies.
I know.
That
Now
was
they
so
can
loud.
see that.
And that was really loud.
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead.
I'm actually
Anyway,
bad
come
at-
early to Bad Head for a secret special event before each show. Geek.
Ah.
Geek.
Well, kind of
Yeah, I faded
fizzled
it.
there.
Yeah.
He's a sleepy boy.
By Crystal Skillman, directed by Troy Hurd, produced by Offstrip Productions, is running until February 27th. One more weekend for you guys. At the Onyx Theater, 953 East Sahara Avenue, number 16B 89104. This regional premiere celebrates cosplay culture as best friends fight their way through all 9 flights of Dante's FireCon to meet their anime artist idol. To Kill a Mockingbird, adapted from the novel by the now late, unfortunately, Harper Lee.
Yeah, Harper Lee. Good life, though. Wasn't she like 89?
Yeah.
90 something,
90 something?
I thought
You might be right.
yeah.
Yeah, you might be
Close
right.
enough to 90 that we don't have to be that sad. We still have to be sad, but
I stopped counting at like 64.
because anything past that is gravy.
Well, he only counts in 2 factorials.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. That makes a lot of sense.
I didn't actually realize that I had done that until you said that.
Yeah, but now your whole life makes sense.
And now we have a math joke for the 20% of people who understand. All right.
Or the 10th, or the 1/10.
What?
The 1/10 of everyone. But that's a fraction. Ben,
I know.
You're ruining it.
I know.
Did I say 10%?
No, you did not. But I did. But all I heard was 20, and so I just went to 10. And what? Yeah.
I love you, Ben.
We all know that I cannot do math. We all know this.
That's right. It makes me feel better about my poor math skills.
Took me out my word of the factorial too. Oh man. Anyway, To Kill a Mockingbird is running one more weekend until the 28th at the Nevada Conservatory Theater at UNLV.
In a world overcome with racism, one man stands to represent another man of color accused of rape. And there's a child in a tree
And there's a dude
named Scout,
Boo Radley.
who was a girl, not to be confused with the Girl Scouts of America.
Oh, yeah.
She does not sell cookies. Atticus Finch will win the day in a number of days throughout the show, which takes
wow.
place over a period of time.
Is it a bit of a spoiler? I mean,
I don't know.
For-
I feel
but
like
I mean,
everyone knows
for
this.
like a-
Didn't everyone read it in high school? Didn't you guys have to read this book in high school?
I didn't have to.
The play
Oh.
where the author dies at the end.
What?
Oh.
Really?
Yeah.
Aw.
I know it's unfortunate, but do you think that might have been like drove ticket sales?
Maybe. Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Probably.
Um,
That's an excellent
Yeah.
description.
Mm-hmm.
Way to improv.
kind of an abrupt segue too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to move on.
Okay.
The Bridges of Madison County by Jason Robert Brown and Marsha Norman, running only this week, February 23rd to the 28th at the Reynolds Hall at the Smith Center.
In a world
Oh my gosh.
where counties are dominated by bridges, one county, Madison, stands tall to announce that their bridges are best of all.
Whoa, that's not even
That's
close.
not even close
With
to
a-
the story. Clint Eastwood is in it.
Starring
Meryl
a
Streep.
very bad Meryl Streep impersonator.
Yeah, they're not actually in the musical.
Oh.
Yeah. I just...
Well, she's going to have to do something like Meryl Streep, though.
Yeah, she will have to fake an Italian accent if they stay true to the character.
Did she have a bad Italian accent?
Meryl Streep plays an Italian in this movie. You guys didn't realize?
No, I didn't see
yeah.
it.
Oh, yeah.
That's funny because she's recently also been playing singers.
Something else she's not.
Yeah, she's an opera singer.
In the new one, yeah,
new
the
one.
opera singer.
Oh, that
yeah.
was just so catty. Yes, queen. Yeah.
And Clint
Sorry.
Eastwood often plays an actor.
Oh dear. Oh.
Yeah, after a while, he just starts playing himself, reading
Oh,
lines.
totally.
He's just kind of the quiet.
His last
dude.
5 movies were
Yeah.
just
Like Gran Torino. Just-
Although I kind of like
I
Gran
don't know,
Torino.
maybe people still like him as he is.
Yeah, yeah.
He just-
He seems chill.
I feel like he'd be that person that would say, if he had, I don't know, people on his lawn.
It
"Get
is
off
very
my
him.
lawn."
It is him. Yeah, for sure.
I'm totally bastardizing the plot on Gran Torino.
Oh, I thought that was the whole plot. Just get off my lawn. Yeah.
Yeah, it's Air Force One, but in his lawn.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's defending the country in front of his own house.
What you're doing?
I'm not sure.
This is the end of Gran Torino.
Is it?
Ben
I
has
haven't
his
seen
hands
it.
up and he's doing fake
And you
guns.
notice, because
He's pretending to shoot stuff.
all I noticed at the end of Gran Torino, and no spoilers for anybody who hasn't seen the
arthritis?
movie, even though nobody watches, is how crooked his old man fingers are. Because he makes these finger guns and pretends to shoot people.
As you're doing.
Yeah, as I'm doing.
Oh,
But
okay.
he would miss everybody with these crooked finger guns. Anyway, sorry.
Well, old age is a bitch.
Well, maybe he knows how to
Yeah.
compensate.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Maybe that was method acting. Maybe he's not even as old as he seems, but he purposely crooked
no,
his
he's pretty
fingers.
old.
Oh, okay.
He's
Thought he was just going method.
no, he's 80s.
Plain old dude.
He's probably in his 80s.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Because he was old looking in Ten Commandments. No, that's not him. That's Charlton Heston.
Oh yeah.
He was
that's
old
Charlton
looking
Heston.
in The Line of Fire. There we
Yes.
go. That was early 90s.
Better, much better.
Yeah. I get them confused sometimes.
A lot of
so I
people
should-
It's easy. No,
lot
they're
of people
similar
do.
dude. They're a similar old dude.
Although Charlton Heston was great in The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly.
No, he was not in it.
That would. Can you imagine? That'd be so different. You know, like.
That'd be a very different movie.
You damn dirty apes,
yeah.
you good, bad, and ugly.
Or what about? Yeah. Or.
They're both squinty and talk.
Do you
They are
feel
squinty.
lucky, punk?
Oh, that's
Do
not bad.
ya?
That's not bad. That's like Ben-Hur as Dirty Harry.
Thank you.
I liked it.
Dirty Ben-Hur. That
Dirty Ben-Hurry.
Dirty Ben-Hurry. That's a sex move. That's a sex move.
We're doing it.
Dirty.
What? It's a
And then you said we're doing it.
I didn't hear the word sex move. I thought you just said movie. I don't know why. You said sex move. I heard movie. I was like, let's make the movie. Not realizing. Wow, am I red? I feel
No,
like
but
I
you
just
should be.
realized I should be. Yeah, let's do the Dirty Ben-Hurry.
Well, my
then.
wife's out of town. Just
Okay,
saying.
all right. Dave doesn't care.
Next.
Another.
I don't know where the page
Which is
breaks
kind of
out.
what this conversation is like.
Yeah, just save
so
us,
I'll
Max,
I'll
so-
finish
Save
the
us.
summary on here because that's where the page break is.
Yeah.
Alright.
The Nether by Jennifer Haley, produced by Cockroach Theater, February 25th through March 13th at the Art Square Theater, 1025 South 1st Street, number 110, 89101. The Nether is a virtual wonderland that provides total sensory immersion. Just log in, choose an identity, and indulge your every desire. But when a young detective uncovers a disturbing brand of entertainment, she triggers an interrogation into the darkest corners of the imagination.
Whoa.
Your body is nether.
Another land. It could be another land.
Yeah.
Not to be confused with the
Wonderland.
Netherland, which I think German people call
Neater.
their homeland.
The Nederland.
Netherland. Anyway, it doesn't
Well,
matter.
not the Dutch people.
Dutch people? Some people in
Well,
that
because
area.
in German, the Germans call it Deutschland.
Oh, yes, of course they do.
So then
Yeah.
the Dutch people call it Nederland.
Nederland.
Because
All
it's
right.
the Netherlands.
Yeah.
Or Holland if you're old school.
I like old school. Holland's good.
And what do the Dutch speak? Dutch?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, they actually speak 4 languages. Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah, they generally speak 4 languages.
Was
The,
it-
the Belgians speak 4, definitely. Like, they have 4 official. You have to be able to speak English, Dutch, French, and...
Ooh, Swiss?
Swiss is
Swiss.
not a language.
No.
Oh, I wanted to
Swiss
say.
speak 3 languages, with French, German, and Italian.
And is it
Flemish!
Flemish! I don't know.
Maybe.
I'm way out of my element here. I don't know anything.
It's one of those weird ones that doesn't have a country.
Flemish. No, not that kind of phlegm. Stop
It's not
clearing
spelled
the
the same
actual
at all.
phlegm.
There's a G in that one.
Yeah, it's phlegm. All right,
I always
so
spell phlegm wrong.
Realistic Joneses. It's a staged reading by Will You Know, produced by A Public Fit. Friday, February 26th at a time that's not listed here.
7:30.
7:30. Perfect. That's happening at the
And
Inspire.
cocktails served at 6:30, I believe.
Right. Yes, that's what we usually say. And that's happening at the Inspire Theater, 107 South Las Vegas Boulevard, 89101. Realistic Joneses is about 2 suburban couples who have even more in common than their identical homes and their shared last names. I bet it's the Dirty Ben-Hurry.
No, it's Jones.
Oh, it's Jones. It's the, what?
Because it's the realistic Joneses.
Yeah. It said they had their last names in common, though.
Yeah, that's why I think it's Jones.
And then even more. Oh, you think their last name is Jones?
I think the last name
I
is
think
Jones.
that's a good guess, Max. I think you're right.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Bad Jews by Joshua Herman. Produced by Jewish Repertory Theater. I couldn't...
Repertory.
Repertory, thank you. I couldn't do our weird version of the word.
I don't say repertory.
Yeah.
Only 'cause it
Repertory
makes me
Theater
feel
of
weird.
Nevada, Repertory. It makes you say what?
Makes me feel weird.
Oh.
Say repertory.
Repertory? Yeah, I like it. That's happening March 3rd until the 6th at the Troupe Studio Theater at the Smith Center.
Oh,
Yeah, yes, Ben just made a face like he was going to say something.
totally random side note.
Okay.
Last week was the anniversary of when we first initiated the Love Taps drinking game.
Oh, which we haven't played in a long
It was like the
time.
4th anniversary.
There used to be a lot of booze on the show. Like, guests would bring us booze and stuff. I miss those days.
Yeah.
We could do
I mean,
a live
cookies are good
version
too,
of
but-
the
Do a
drinking, actually have drinks in front of us.
And we
then-
play along?
Yeah.
Oh, hell with that. hell with that.
Okay, but we need to have the rule that you can't just purposely do stuff in order to make people drink. Like, you can't just say Jubilee a whole bunch of times. You can't just do funny voices all the time. Just
We'll
to
figure
get-
out. We'll figure out proper rules.
Yeah.
We would need to make new rules because
Yeah.
they're pretty outdated.
And probably maybe have them like on a whiteboard behind us so we can refer to them. Have them be
Maybe bring a
written
ref
down.
to whistle us.
Yes, a whistle is a great idea for a podcast.
I like what I like what Andy Cohen does.
What does he do?
Which he has a secret word that only his viewing audience can see. And he says when anyone says this secret word, and usually it relates to the guest somehow, you take a drink. We can't do that.
No.
I'm just saying that I like that.
Who chooses the secret word though?
That's probably a producer.
Okay.
Like if they'll for instance, if they have Toby Maguire on the show, then they'll say anytime they say the word spider,
Right.
or something like that, then you take a drink. You know, that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or radioactive injury.
There was one.
Because that's
What
common.
was it? One, because my wife watches it all the time. Sometimes they do some very common words, and I'm like, "There's no way you can make it through this show." Anyway,
All right. Well, we'll put that on the docket for this year, sometime this year.
Sometime soon.
Yes.
yeah.
You can also check out In the Next Room or The Vibrator Play by
In
Sarah
the
Rule.
next room, there's a vibrator play. In the
Oh,
next
that
room.
was much more successful this time.
Thank you.
I knew what you were singing. Produced by LVLT. That's running March 4th into the 20th on the LVLT main stage.
that
That's
YMCA?
located, in the Navy.
Well, it's
the same
the
dudes,
Village
though.
People.
Yeah.
Same song.
Does anyone need to know where LVLT is? That's 3920 Shift Drive, 89103.
Good for you.
Were you not a big Village People fan?
I just can't hear the difference between those two songs.
YMCA.
They do all sound the same. Or like, Nacho Man. Mm-hmm. Because he likes to eat chips.
What's another one? That's
Anywho's there.
Just those three. Just those three.
Yeah, just those three. A Gentleman's Guide to Love and Murder is happening. It's happening at the Smith Center. It's by Stephen Letback and Robert L. Friedman, and it's running March 8th until the 13th in Reynolds Hall. I don't know why I switched around the order.
Still need to get tickets for that. I keep
Feeling
forgetting.
saucy. Yeah, it's coming up quickly.
Yeah, they're getting pricey.
Sordid Lives by Del Shores, produced by Offstrip Productions. That's happening March 10th until the 26th at the Onyx Theater, located at 953 East Sahara Avenue, Suite 16B, 89104. Go See Suburbia by Eric Bogosian, produced by Nevada Conservatory Theater. It's happening March 10th until the 13th, so just one weekend, at the UNLV Black Box Theater. And the last one that I'm going to read is The Speed of Darkness by Steve Tessick, produced by LVLT. That's running March 11th until the 27th, and you can check that out in the LVLT Black Box.
Nice.
Thanks.
Ongoing performances.
Ongoing.
$2 10 minutes, curated by Cockroach Theater every first Friday of the month, performing from 7:30 p.m. to 10:30 p.m. Art Square Theater, 1025 South 1st Street. Each 10-minute play is $2 or $5 to see all 3 shows. Bring a box of Girl Scout cookies.
All the shows.
What? Why do you need to bring a box of Girl Scout cookies, or is that just a nice thing to do?
I'm just saying, if you pay $5 to see all the shows, and you pay $5 for a box of Girl Scout cookies, your night is made.
For $10.
That's $10.
That's a cheap, fun,
Or you
fantastic
can
night.
do what I do and use Girl Scout cookies as an alternate form of currency and use that as your payment to see all the
Try.
shows.
You know what?
But bring back up cash just in case, 'cause I don't
Levi
think
might
that
go
would
for
work.
that though. Levi might accept Girl Scout cookies as tender.
Depends on what
You did
time.
it again.
It
Oh, Girl Scout cookies as tender. Ooh. I was so focused on what's the word? Legal tender. Tender.
But,
I
but you
forgot.
got distracted by Girl Guide cookies.
Damn it! Sorry, everyone.
I don't understand.
She said Girl Guide cookies.
It's
instead
not a
of Girl
thing
Scout.
in the States. Girl Guides don't exist.
Oh, you
here.
said Girl Guides.
I
Yeah.
did.
Oh, I didn't even hear that.
Thanks
I heard
for
Girl
listening.
Scout. No, I mean in my head, I like my brain filled in the blank, and I heard Girl Scout.
That's kind of like what happened when I thought you had said a movie and not a dirty sex thing.
That's not at all what happened in that
my
scenario.
brain filled in what I wanted to hear.
I think you just missed it.
I think you really just want to try
The dirty Ben Hurry?
The dirty Ben Hurry.
I probably do.
So we'll have to do like a diagram of that, and then
Oh, Lord.
I'll just email it to you, and you and Dave do whatever you got to do. I feel like it involves like a wheelbarrow.
What?
Yeah.
Why?
Well,
Do you
because
think there's a wheelbarrow.
Because you kind of
Like an
have to
actual
reenact.
wheelbarrow, or
No, like an
the
actual
human?
wheelbarrow. Because I feel like you kind of have to try to reenact like the carriage scene. Yeah,
The
I mean the
cha-
chariot
the
scene. The
chariot
chariot. Sorry,
That's right. Yeah, I got you.
the rickshaw scene.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes,
that one.
Yeah.
I just feel like that has to kind of play a part.
Uh-huh.
And then someone busts out a Magnum, for the Dirty Harry
Oh,
part.
of course, yeah. There's got to be a gun involved because every good sex move requires. But can it just be the fake pistol like we're making with our hands right now?
It's a fake Magnum.
Fake Magnum.
You got the
but a
wheelbarrow.
real wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
It's hard to say real.
And then you just
wheelbarrow.
kind of go to town. I mean, and also the dirty part, like you got to have the wheelbarrow's dirty.
Oh, to carry the actual dirt.
It's still got dirt in it. Yeah.
You got to do the rusty wheelbarrow, which is actually another sex move.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
Yikes.
I don't like to use the word rusty in
anything.
I don't want rust or dirt involved in any sexual
Yeah,
act, actually, but that's just me.
Well, I mean,
me.
you kind of have to get tetanus as part. I mean, it's like
If you don't, the move is not successful.
Exactly, yeah.
That's the aim of it.
You gotta be careful because you do get lockjaw.
Yes. And then that defeats the other moves that you were going to do later.
right. And if you're using an old wheelbarrow, you might even get splinters.
Oh, damn.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah.
Do they make it without wood handles now?
Yeah.
Do they?
I think they do.
Okay.
Cheap ones.
Oh,
or
yeah.
like decorative
They
ones.
have all
just
plastic.
Put
some of
plastic,
them now.
metal.
like
Or
a
all
watering
metal.
can of flowers in the wooden ones. They make wooden ones for decoration. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Composer Showcase of Las Vegas.
Help us. Help us, people.
Wednesday, March 2nd at 10:30 p.m. at the Cabaret Jazz Room inside the Smith Center. Some auditions now for you.
Audition!
Audition.
The Locket, which is an original musical. Open call for singers and actors. That's February 22nd. That's today.
Ish.
Oh, yeah.
If you're listening on Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Callbacks are February 23rd from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Backstage Dance Studio is where those will be in Studio C. That's at 3425 Backstage Boulevard 89121. Very tiny letters for me to read today. For details, go to brokenglobeproductions.com. brokenglobeproductions.com. Memphis.
No.
Memphis.
Yes, that's it.
Memphis. Memphis guy.
Memphis.
Memphis.
Yeah.
Memphis.
Memphis by Joe DiPietro and David Bryan, produced by PS Productions and Super Summer Theater. Auditions for that are March 4th and 5th at Super Summer Theater Studios, 4340 South Valley View. South Valley View, number 208. All roles are available. For more information, email info@psfx.com. The Mystery of Edwin Drood. That's hard for me to say.
It is Edwin Drood.
The Mystery of the Mystery of Edwin Drood. Book, music, and lyrics by Whoopo Holmes. Produced by Hindsight Entertainment and Super Summer Theater.
Why?
Marriage. Marriage is what brings us together today. I can't do that. Anyway, Mystery of Edwin Drood, produced by Hindsight Entertainment and Super Summer Theater, April 17th and 18th. For more details, we will tell you later.
More details later.
There's a poorly structured sentence.
No one is thinking about what they're doing in April yet. It's not even March. So.
And also one for you to not think about. Bring It On, the musical. Book by Jeff Whitty, lyrics by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Amanda Green, music by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Tom Kitt, produced by Table 8 Productions and Super Summer Theater. Those are April 9th through the 11th, and again, more details on that later. Now, before we do the special
you have
event...
2 more auditions that are not on here.
Yes, thank you for your reminder.
You're welcome.
Carolyn.
You asked me to remind you, and I did.
I did, and you were late. Okay.
He remembered.
Yeah, I know. Before I reminded him. That's why I tried to climb in on the tail end of that.
LVLT announces open auditions for the following show, which is the winner of the 2015-2016 New Works competition, which Max announced earlier.
Yep.
Very exciting.
History 101 is the name of the play, by James C. Ferguson, directed by Jake Staley. Audition dates and times are Monday, February 29th at 7 p.m., Tuesday, March at 7 p.m. is all the...
It's the first.
Yeah, I'm sure it's the first. That's just what the audition notice says. So sorry, it's a typo. Anyway, so yeah, another awesome opportunity to be involved in an original show. So that will be at Las Vegas Little Theater, 3920 Shift Drive. All roles are available. I suggest you go to lvlt.org to get the character information and whatnot. So
it's actually not up yet. So that Facebook event, is that where you got it from?
Yeah.
Go to the try to find LVLT's Facebook event.
Then I'll just read it, and you can also check it out anyway. Looking for 6 to 8 male and female actors to portray several roles and historic figures. actors, so it's all kind of multicast there. All ages and types are welcome. Auditions will consist of a cold reading from the script. Headshot and resumes are accepted, but are not required. History 101 is a collection of comedic history-themed scenes, monologues, and songs, and has mature content. It will run from April 22nd to May 8th.
Interesting.
And then the other one I have here is auditions for an adult evening of Shel Silverstein. This is at the Onyx Theater, obviously by Shel Silverstein.
Oh, I like feeling my ears sometimes. I shouldn't do that on camera, probably. I still sometimes forget that there's a camera.
You know, when
Don't you ever put your finger in that little fold right
Not
there?
for extended periods of time.
only when I
So I'm
clean
not plugging
my
my
ears.
ears. I'm not listening. But like right here, just like rested in there. Never. You'd never do that.
I don't consider my head to be a bowling ball.
I'm not in the hole. I'm in the little pocket. Oh my god! Cut all of this. Cut every
Nope, we're
moment
keeping
of
it.
this.
I will say that when I have to sneeze, I will rub my earlobes like this. Like I will yank, like I'll pull my ear skin a
stop
little
it, or
bit away
just
from
to-
my face
When you have to sneeze.
when I have to sneeze.
I was
and
told
kinda-
you should look at bright light and it will help you.
No,
sneeze.
that makes you. It
Yeah.
helps you sneeze.
Yeah.
I'm trying to avoid a sneeze.
Oh, you don't want to sneeze.
No, I don't want
Okay.
to sneeze. So I will, and it actually like puts this kind of weird tightness in the back of my jaw,
Okay, we're all gonna.
and I
pull on our earlobes
swear
now.
it helps me.
It probably releases, it probably sinus something.
It made me cough. I'm just kidding. I had to cough anyway. This is weird. Oh, I see what you're. Okay, yeah.
It kind
I'm
of,
pulling
it's
my
a weird
earlobes.
feeling kind of in back here.
Yeah.
But I kind of do a little bit more than. I'm glad we're talking about that. This is the WebMD portion of the show.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why.
everybody
It,
Do it.
it
Do
may
it,
be
Max.
completely.
Max is doing it too.
It may be a completely mental, like
Psychosomatic.
Yeah, psychosomatic, placebo-y thing. But I don't know. It works for me.
Huh.
So not always, but it works a lot.
Yeah.
I'm glad we took the time to
Yes,
discuss
ears.
that. Anyway,
Explore your own ears. There's a
Back-
whole world of opportunity in your ears.
back to the man of the hour, Shel Silverstein. This show will be directed by Shane Cullum. Just a little bit about the play in case you're confused by the title, okay? Welcome to the darkly comic world of Shel Silverstein, a world where nothing is as it seems and where the most innocent conversation can turn menacing in an instant. The 10 imaginative plays in this collection range widely in content, but the style is unmistakable. Auditions are Sunday, February 28th from 3 to 5 p.m. and will consist of cold readings from the script. The show is set to perform Fridays and Saturdays only from April 1st to the 16th, and it will be a 10:30 p.m. show.
Ooh.
They're looking for an ensemble of 3 men and 3 women.
Yeah.
So there
Sounds
you
interesting.
go. Already there's a lot of interest I see here in that. I mean, Shel Silverstein, I loved Shel Silverstein.
Me too.
So,
Where the Sidewalk Ends, that book. I've
Yeah.
read that so many times, all that poetry.
yeah, and so he did write some more adult-themed things, which comprises this show.
Cool.
So
And then the special event that we walked away from, the Downtown Vegas Improv Festival running March 11th and 12th.
Oh, sounds
at
interesting.
the Inspire Theater.
I bet it's going to be awesome.
We've announced the lineup, we've announced the workshops, and we've announced tickets are on sale.
you want to talk a little about the workshops?
A few of the workshops, yeah, I can do a summary just so I don't have to look for them real quick to get the actual description. We have our headliner Jetso doing the first one. It's basically a clowning. It's working for the audience, just a way to try to change your performance style to be more audience driven.
Interesting.
Trying to work the audience
Yeah.
more. Then we have a workshop from the Revengers. It is detailed imagination or play like a child. Trying how to use very specific pieces of information like children would use, like when they're playing. They specifically know what the stick represents, or,
Sure.
or where they are, or what's around them.
That's fascinating. That's really up
That is
like
cool.
like Sean Critchfield's mode of not to sidetrack, but the mode of how he teaches theater to some extent is that he tells you to be more childlike, because children, when they play like there's hot lava, there's
yeah.
hot lava. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no arguing with them. It is freaking hot
Jump
lava.
in.
Right.
Yeah. So I mean, so their commitment.
Much better example than my stick.
No, I enjoyed both examples. Yeah.
Oh yeah, well, because you know what? I mean, if you have a stick and you throw it in the hot lava, what's going to happen to that freaking stick? Exactly.
Unless it's a magical stick with magical powers.
Damn you! And your magical stick with magical powers.
all-
so it's a wand.
All kids have the
No,
shield.
it's a
thing,
magical
too,
stick.
so it's,
That's
no
true.
one dies.
Well, all kids have the shield only when they have already fallen in.
Yeah.
They're like, nope, I had my shield on. I had my
Yeah,
shield on.
totally,
Yep.
totally.
Sorry, continue.
No, I that's a really interesting workshop,
Yep.
I think.
And then the last one is from Man vs. Improv. They're going to be teaching a genre intensive for genre-based improv shows. They have created such shows at Improv Olympic West, like the Drunkards and Dragons and the Doctor Who improvised show.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Fascinating.
I.O. West is a big deal, isn't it?
What?
Kind of.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I.O. West.
Oh, I was like iOS.
No, the
iPhone.
improv. What do you call it? The Olympic.
Improv
West.
Olympic is what
Yeah.
it stands for.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I get you.
I've heard of those people.
They have some bad press right now.
They do
but
things. Well, that's kind of why I heard about them too. But
So-
before that, I still knew of their existence. Yeah.
So, where can they get information on that? And how to
info-
sign up for?
the info is reserve. You have to reserve your spot in the workshops by
Space is limited.
Space is limited. Email Downtown Vegas Improv at gmail.com for reserve your spot. If you want to read the full description, go to our website, dvifest.com, or you can go Facebook, like us on Facebook, Downtown Vegas Improv Festival.
Cool.
If you have any more current events, or what is the rest of that? If you have any
Anything
current
else that
events
you
that you'd
want
like
to
to
be on
have
the
listed
show.
on the show, yeah, birthday announcements,
Sure.
bar mitzvahs,
When's Norm's birthday, I wonder?
quinceañera.
We should do something for Norm's birthday. Maybe that's the day we should do the drinking game in his honor, because he really is our biggest fan. Mm-hmm. And my favorite fan. I'll just put it out there. I don't care who knows it.
Shit.
Norm's my favorite. It's what it is.
Norm is everyone's favorite fan.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I feel like we'd have to fight for that.
Norm, let me know what your birthday is.
I think it's well if you're on Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook.
I know I'm saying if you were on Facebook, which
But
if-
I'm not.
I know, which I wouldn't say if you were on Facebook if you were on Facebook.
Right.
So you don't have to keep saying that you're not.
Okay.
Because I already established that.
It's clear that I'm not on Facebook.
It was part of the qualifying part of his sentence, which he hasn't finished yet.
Okay.
Yeah. I've only done 1/20th of my sentence. Or 0.5 40ths.
Oh, 0.540th.
That is even less than 120.
Yes. I don't even think you can have
It's
a
an
decimal
80.
and a fraction at the same
You
time.
can. It just comes out to an 80th.
Oh,
Yes, correct. Yeah, that's right. Anyway. Yeah, that's
yeah.
it.
Okay. Well, kids.
That's it. That's all we got. This is-
Maybe we should play a little card game. Max has a lot of cards, games and stuff. Maybe we should just play a little card game for
I
everyone.
have to go. We have to. we have
Oh,
work stuff.
right. Max has work.
Yeah, we have shit to do. Anyway,
Is that all we're doing? Just current events?
yeah, that's what I said at the top of the
I don't listen
top
to you.
of the show.
What? Why would I actually listen to you guys?
I saw the new Macbeth movie.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's
you did?
Amazon Studios produced one from the same producers as The King's Speech.
I didn't realize that it was an Amazon production.
I'm pretty sure. I might have made that up. It said Amazon Studios at the beginning, so...
Really?
Who's Macbeth?
Macbeth is played by Michael Fassbender.
Oh, I love Michael Fassbender.
Lady Mac is Marion Cotillard.
Oh, I like her too. Her Edith Piaf was pretty amazing.
Duncan's played by a very... well, it's more of a cameo than anything. David Thewlis. From, you know him as Lupus. Professor Lupin.
Lupus?
Lupin.
Sorry.
Lupin?
Lupin from Harry Potter.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, Professor Lupus would not be good.
I would not go to his class. I would not want to go there.
It's not that infectious.
Well, if that's what he's teaching us how to do, if he's the professor of lupus, that's a subject I can avoid.
You know, like Mr. Holland's Lupus.
Oh. Oh, so unfortunate.
Or Mr. Netherlands
Mr.
lupus
Nether-
for modern people who don't call
Mr.
Netherlands Holland anymore. Thanks for getting it, Max.
I am going to write that play, Mr. Holland's Lupus.
I will be in it if you want. I'll play Mr. Holland's wife.
It's just his whole class.
I'll play as Lupus.
It's his whole class just sitting there like...
Max is the lupus. Yeah, it's not leprosy. I sometimes confuse lupus and leprosy. It's not the same, is it? No.
Sure, like Charlton Heston and the
Yes,
and the
they're
other guy.
similar.
Clint
Clint Eastwood.
Yeah, they're very squinty, both of them, but
They talk through the teeth.
yeah, not the same disease.
Charlton Heston does not talk through his teeth.
What? From my cold dead hand. I raised my hand and did kind of a clench.
I mean, not regularly. When he's acting a part where he feels like the actor would clench his teeth when he says that, of course, but
All
not...
right.
I mean, he read the Bible, for heaven's sake.
Oh, I'm getting a phone call.
Okay, Max getting a phone call. Let's wrap it up. That's it for us. I'm Ben.
I'm Max.
I'm Carolyn.
And...
Support the arts.
Answer.
If I I were Kirk Douglas and you were a sea lion, I would play you a song on a submarine. We'd have lots of fun and we'd fall in love, and then we would listen to the Love Tap Show.